What up? All right, man. Today's been a crazy day. I was just watching the slowly burning, slow car accident that is Paradise Trippies as they're trying to launch their cosmic Trippies. People started minting directly at the contract. They started minting, and then the people at Paradise were like, no, don't mint, please stop. And people are still minting even this second. You can see it. You can see it in real time. All you do is go to the contract page, go to Etherscan. You can literally watch people minting right now while they're telling you not to mint. They are minting this second right now. Oh, man. You know, hey, devs, in the future, for any of you future devs out there, just sort out what you're going to do first. Sort out what the rules are. Sort out what the laydown of tokens and assets is going to be, and just kind of square all that away before you start kind of talking about it. And then when people come into the Discord and ask questions about it, don't kick them out of the Discord because you don't like answering questions about your botched drop. So learn from this. All of you that might one day be launching your own projects, learn from this. When you see these kinds of things, there's no rush. No rush in crypto. Zero. Okay, let me say hello. And no. These pieces right now, they are not 1 Ethereum. I put that as a cap. I put the 1 Ethereum as a cap. There's still bidding going on. Okay, so I don't want anybody to pay more than 1 Ethereum. So I made it a buy it now, or whatever's the highest bid beneath 1 at noon, at high noon today, poof, they win. Period, full stop. And I'll go like going once, going twice. I'll give everybody like 15 seconds, not 10 minutes. So just understand that once I refresh the screen, you got about 20, 25 seconds if you want to add an additional bid. Otherwise, I'm just going to stop it. I'm going to give it to the winner. Yeah, I just did that, Vincent, because I don't want people spending more than 1 ETH on this. And also, for those of you who may have been in the group, the Telegram group, we have our first partner that's going to do a companion drop to all of the people that own this piece. They're going to do a generative set as well. Really cool stuff. It's very based on like female characters and stuff. It's really cool. And it's kind of more like, it's like 3D-ish stuff. Anyway, we're going to do a companion drop where they're going to drop OG STIX holders one of their pieces. And again, those will be special edition pieces too. They won't be part of their generative launch. That'll be kind of cool, right? Who doesn't like cool artwork? So anyway, let me say hello to Stress Relief, Biotech Breakout, Frozen Tea, CC Brown, and then over here, by the way, and let me say Biotech Breakout, Mark Klein, Vincent, Bitcoin Candy, Dubai Money, what up? JJ, what up? Trading.tv officially launched today. You should be able to download the app. It's cool. So it's content and trading and all this kind of stuff. Definitely go bang around and check it out. It looks really cool. I'm definitely kind of playing with it and kind of, we were broadcasting to Trading TV. I think they've changed things up a little bit, but we will be working with them. I'm working very closely with the guys there and gals to make sure it's a really cool product for everybody to use. So that's cool. Brandon, what's up? So, okay, great. Let me get off the big screen. Whoop. Let's go over and see Neveron. What's going on? Let's go see what's going on the OpenSea. OpenSea's been really slow today, by the way. Notoriously slow. And so we're going to also go into a little game theory of if you're in the Paradise Trippies community, should you mint the Cosmic Trippies or should you wait? So you have to kind of see if it makes sense. I know some people are already minting right now despite them screaming, no, but there might be a reason to wait. So we'll talk about that. We'll look at that a little bit. So here's what's going on. Here's these fellers. Let me go here. Let's give them open link and new tab, open link and new tab. Let's pop them up and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. If OpenSea, man, OpenSea's slow as nails. That's not a thing. Nails are neither slow nor fast. They're innate unless acted upon by an exterior agent. Okay, so here's the way it works. It's the bidding that will determine, right? So we're at 0.3215 on the Cockney right here, on the Trippy Gypsy. And on the hipster, in a second, it'll let us know. Okay, here we have offers. So same thing, 0.3215. So that's where we're at. So when you guys are trying to like, this is where we're at. So as bids come in, as we get closer to noon, 22 minutes, then that will be that. And I'll do it like those going once, going twice. It'll be kind of fun. But for now, that's where we're at. Okay, so let's go and let's see what's going on. So first, quick back step. Paradise Trippies. Again, we love the artwork. You don't have to like or dislike whatever the people in the community, or you might like them or whatever. Anyway, I think the artwork is amazing. I love the artwork. I'm not a big fan of some of the people involved. Not because I don't think they're cool or uncool or whatever. I don't know if they're fit to run a business. But that's okay. That's neither here nor there. I like the artwork, so I'm willing to be sitting in it. But if you're one of these people that's like, what's next? What's coming next? Well, they have a roadmap. And again, it's really cool artwork, and they have a roadmap, and there's essentially seven bad characters, 7 good characters, and some special characters. And these will all have, they say, specific use and utility on their island, which is this Paradise Island, where the Paradise Pete is like, boop, imagining all this cool stuff. So it's really neat. And they did their 10K drop. Everything went fine. Here's the roadmap. So this kind of gives you an idea of what's going on. And so they're releasing the Cosmic Trippies. And so the Cosmic Trippies were kind of like a thank you to the community. It's not as robust a launch, although it's 10,000 pieces. It's not as robust as far as the diversity in characters, which is fine because Rui drew them and they're awesome. But it's a few characters with a bunch of derivations, but it's one main character, and then there's some specials and stuff like that, and that's cool. So the mint, it was originally explained it's going to be done through a 721A token, which is cool. So let me get over here to this one. Boop. So these are the Cosmic Trippies. Mint soon. This was an active link a little while ago, and then it went inactive, and then people just went, you can go right now to the contract and mint. I'm not telling anyone to do it, but I'm saying you certainly could do it. Okay. So keep that in the back of your mind. Some people are minting. If you haven't minted from contract directly, you can go into Etherscan. You can go onto OpenSea. You can click on the details. You get the contract. You can click into the contract. In the contract, you can attach your wallet and you can click mint, and you can mint directly against the contract. You can mint right there. Don't do it unless you've gone through some walkthroughs on how to do it, because it's a little bit tricky in that when you click mint, you decide how many you want to do. You decide what you're going to pay for them. If you're minting, you have to know what the price is going to be per unit, and then you put the whole amount. Now in these, it's a free, right now, it's a free mint for every Cosmic Trippy you have. For every Paradise Trippy you have, you can mint one of these Cosmic Trippies. So if you have 10 in a wallet, you can mint 10. If you have 2, you can mint 2, whatever. Okay. So don't go mint from the contract, and you shouldn't. If the devs are saying, well, hold up, please don't do something, then don't do it. Like, don't do it, because they may have jacked something and you might be spending money on Ethereum fees for nothing. So, generally you want to respect the community and kind of respect what the devs are saying, even if they botch it, like they have clearly botched the last few days. It is what it is. So there's always hiccups. These things happen. Who cares? Again, if you like the artwork, you're fine. And so the artwork is cool. It's kind of in line with what they've been doing, but it's kind of really dark and creepy. And, Rui is a great artist. So you're getting really cool, very unique art. What will these be worth? No one knows. Are they worth a fortune? Well, I don't know. No one knows. Maybe people are like over the regular Trippies, but then the Cosmic Trippies are more exciting because they're like monsters and stuff. And people are like, yeah, Cosmics. And then the floor goes to the moon. But anyway, it's another 10K. It's a companion drop. You do have to pay gas. The idea behind the 721 token is it allows you to do these batch mintings, and the Ethereum fees are much, much less than they would be if they were traditional 721 tokens. So that's kind of cool. So it's kind of like some of the benefits of 1155, but yet on a 721 type token. So 721A token. So they had announced that we're going to do this. A lot of people went then because they weren't going to have to spend as much Ethereum, and they went out and spent Ethereum that they were going to be using to mint on a 721 token because the fees would be a lot higher. And they went and bought more Trippies to get more cosmic Trippies because of the reduced prices. So they were, use your currency units that you were going to use for minting that was going to be burned in Ethereum and just get more characters, which makes perfect sense. That's good game theory. And then they came back yesterday and said, no, wait, we might not do that. And they were like, They also said that the people at Bit Casino were not going to mint cosmic Trippies, which would make even though it's a 10K drop, it would make there be only about 82 to 8,800 of these pieces. Well, then they walked that back and said, oh, wait, we are going to mint them all. I don't know. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. And it never made sense to me that Bit Casino would not mint free mint. You just pay the gas and get all the pieces. Why would they not? They bought the Paradise Trippies. Why would they not for free mint the other pieces? That was never cognitively clear. So anyway, that's where we're at. So, and then they have this thing with where if you have the eggs, you have guaranteed rarities. And I raised the question, too much ire. If you have guaranteed rarities, then that means in advance, you guys know what the rarity is. Like you guys see this argument, right? And maybe I'm being irrational and irrelevant, but to me, if you can guarantee, for instance, if you start having the minting process and you guarantee certain people a top 20% piece or a top 40% piece or a top 60% piece, it means you already know what the entire 10K looks like and you know what all the pieces rarities already are. So you see where that could be a little uncomfortable. And let me know, maybe I'm the only one that's bothered by that. City Midianko, Kakula, what's going on? Let me know if I'm just being ridiculous. To me, I'm uncomfortable with that because if they're the ones, Andy and his homies, they're nice guys. Like I don't have any complaints about them. They're all very nice. The mods in the Discord are complete douchebags, but the people behind the project, I have zero complaints about them. The artwork is great. The team seems very nice. They're very forthcoming. Like they're honest and open. There's nothing sketchy about the project. They are making forward-looking statements that may never come true, or they may. And I don't know if they're great at business or whatever, but they're certainly nice people. Doesn't seem like a bad apple in the bunch. They all seem pretty nice. They do not like it when you ask questions at all. And you will get ostracized. So don't ask questions in the Discord or you will be kicked out. Okay. Now, I have a problem with the idea that they are handing out pieces with guaranteed rarity and then at the same time saying they don't know, it's all completely random. But it can't be random if you already know which pieces are top 20, top 40, or top 60%. So I'm not sure where the randomness comes from. They say, oh, well, we're going to give you random pieces in the top 20. Okay, fine. That means you know what the top 20 of all 10,000, meaning you know what all 10,000 is. Meaning I can go pilfer that metadata, right, on IPFS. You guys know how this works, right? Like you can, it's not super complicated. It takes a couple of steps, but you basically go to the contract, you go read contract, you scroll down. There's a token URL, token ID, token URL. You click on it, you enter a number. You say, what number? Well, you go and look at which ones have been minted. You enter that, you take the token number. It'll give you it looks like an Ethereum address. It'll give you this long letters, G, M, Q, E, Q, whatever. You copy that. And then you go to IPFS, HTTP :/IPFS/ or IPFS.io/IPFS/ and you enter that and you get metadata. So you can put this together, what I'm saying, right? Like, I don't think this is a cognitive leap for anybody. We have a smart group. You guys get where I'm going with this. So my whole thing was just randomize the whole thing. Quit with the guaranteed rarities and all this kind of stuff. And either map the drop to, like be synonymous. If someone, because a lot of times in a mint, you go and trade for rarity, right? So if that's the case, just map the rarity of the cosmic trippies to their corresponding rarity of the paradise trippies. That's a very fair way to do it. But then they're like, yeah, but we have these eggs and people got the eggs and the full houses and all this kind of stuff. And I understand that. So, but you can't have it all. What I had a problem with is the idea that someone might know while minting is still going, which pieces might be more or less interesting, which might have them mint at different times, which could be more or less interesting. So I was like, if you just want to get rid of all of that, just the pallor of impropriety, if you just want to get rid of any suspicion, just peg it to the existing pieces. If you got piece number 403 and it's rarity this, just peg everything. And then no one can say anything. Okay, cool. Well, you should have traded for rarity when on the open market. You didn't. You chose to get guys with black t-shirts. Great. You chose to get, and then the people that spent extra money when they were trading originally to get armor and all this kind of stuff, they should be compensated. I don't have a problem with that. I just don't want anybody tactically minting. That's what I was getting at. And I was crazy and they were like, you're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. You're insane. Okay. Well, all right. So anyway, at some point today, this will go live and they will start minting again, minting soon. So now this says mint soon, right? I can take you to the page right now if you want to see it. Well, let's do it. Let's just do it. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, this is the Carrefours. Oh, this is my favorite. So this is one I desperately want, but I know the guy's not going to sell it, the guy or girl or pronoun, because they paid $5 for it. So I know they're not going to sell it for 2.7. All these people are being silly, but I love that one. It's a Carrefours, which are super dope. Here's the launch. Their floor price 3.2. Is that right? I think it's a little bit lower. If I can get OpenSea to update while we're live. OpenSea's been a little bit slow and kind of gummy today. Let me say hello to Theta app is running better than your, yeah, I know, right? So hello, Crypto Gamer. Hello, Tombera 43. If I got that right. BS 3224. Okay, so these are the Carrefours. By the way, this is just one of my favorite projects because I love the artwork, and it probably won't show you what that artwork is, but if it would, I promise you, these things would be super dope looking. At least if I can close some extra windows. Oh, that's the ipfs.io.ipfs. Yeah, that's where I was doing some a little bit of research. Let me close this. Boop. Maybe if I just keep closing windows, something will happen. Well, anyway, okay, so that's that. Let's go here. Let's go Cosmic Trippies. I'll show you guys. We can all do this together. It'll be fun. God, everything. Ugh. This is like the slowest. Let's see if we can get to it. I promise you it's cool. Okay, be careful of fakes. This is not real. This is just people that took pictures that are already existing and they just put prices on them. I hope no one buys those. So be very careful that you don't get into the fakes. Anyway, this, from what I understand, this is the correct one. By the way, JD, good to see you. BZ, good to see you. Holy crud, man, this is slow. I do apologize, peeps. Live TV. What do you do? What do you do? Okay, so I'll tell you while this thing is loading up. God, this is slow. I don't know why. That just doesn't look like it's going anywhere, does it? It believes it is loaded up. Anyway, you get the contract address. Here we go. Okay, look, items, owners. So this is happening, whether they want people to do it or not. These pieces exist, means metadata will start to exist for these. So there's clearly people minting, right? So if they're like, no, don't mint. Well, this is not only is this real time, this is like slow real time. So let's go into one, click, and you can see the distribution of the tokens is random, which is good. That's fine. Here, there, and everywhere. So you get to here, you go to details, you click on the contract address. Now we're here, right? Transactions. Minting is happening right now. a lot. Okay. These are batch, minting batch, minting batch, minting batch, minting batch. People are minting chunks of these, right? It's a zero cost launch. It's a free mint. So people are paying just the transaction fees. Okay. So that's kind of cool. So what other things can you get from this? Well, you can go to token. You're going to contract, recontract, token URL, and you can put in certain URLs. Like I think what was the 95, what was it? 95, hold on. $9795. So let's look up 9795. This is fun. Everybody should try this. 9795. So it hasn't been revealed yet, but if we query it, oh, look at that. It exists. Okay. So anyway, just keep this in the back of your mind. At a certain point, you'll be able to pull this. This is what you would pull. The QM, this part to the very end. Okay. You would pull that, and that's what you would search in IPFS, and then you could see the metadata. So I hope that, I hope that works. Anyway, kind of cool, right? So that's what's going on in real time. So yeah, it's happening. Anyway, here's what I would do. I would not mint just yet. There's no rush. It's not like minting. It's all, if it's random. Okay, look, A and B. A, it's not random and they know and they're tactically against you. Well, then they're gonna beat you anyway. B, it's completely random. No one knows. So there's no benefit in going early. The benefit, I think, is do exactly what the team said. Hold on a minute. I would hold on a minute. I would just wait. I don't think there's any rush. I would say wait until they think that the team believes they've got everything squared away, and then decide. They're not ending. They've told us there's no time limit on this. So let's play this out. Wait until people have minted. Wait until you see which pieces the community values more than others. You'll be able to do some math towards the end of the minting when most of them have been minted and there's very few left, say just a few hundred or even like a few thousand even. You'll be able to reduce it and say, okay, there's this many of these left, this many of these left, this many of these left of the rarities, like the traits that we like, and there's X amount of pieces left. Once people have minted their pieces, that's it. They can't go back in and continue minting because they'd have to go back and buy other Trippies, Paradise Trippies that haven't yet minted. Ergo, you would benefit from more information. Does that make sense? So I would urge you to take your time and benefit from the more information. That's the way I'm going to play it. So I won't be minting just yet. I have one tiny wallet with a few pieces, like 4. I might mint those 4 just to kind of have some and list them and see kind of where they go. And then look and see if it makes sense with arbitrage. If these pieces are worth dust, then you have to decide, does it make sense? But time will favor you. Time will give you, like in auctions, time is key, right? Time is the man. So anyway, let's go away from that for now. So I think the takeaway is, are they minting? Yes. Can you mint right now? Yes. Can you mint on the contract? Yes. And for those of you that haven't seen how that works, well, I can show you how that works as well. So when you go back to these pieces, you can go to the same way we were. I think I kind of showed you, but I'll show you again because most people, you know what? Let me just show you here. You go to contract, you go to write contract. Okay. You connect your wallet, which I'm not going to do right now. You would go to mint batch. Sometimes mint, if you're going to mint a piece, mint batch. Okay. Click quantity. Let's say it was that wallet I have that has 7. Right. Yeah, I've got to connect the wallet, right? Because I have to like send the transaction, and it's going to verify in the wallet that I have the Trippies to be able to do this. Does that make sense? I would say this though, if you're going to do a batch mint, make sure it's the exact same number as the pieces you have. I wouldn't risk minting 3 if you have 7. Right? Not just for Ethereum fees, but what if you can't come back and mint the other 4? So if you're going to mint in a wallet and there's 4 in the wallet, mint 4. If there's 7, mint 7. Mint whatever you have in that wallet, which is why it probably made sense earlier to spread it out into multiple wallets. But there's There's no diffusing that bomb. That bomb's already gone off. So anyway, this is how you would do it. And I'm not telling anyone to do this. I'm just saying you can. Okay. So yeah, that's the whole mint on when you hear people like mint at the contract, that's what they're talking about. And you can do this, by the way, when there's a new drop, like in those first few minutes, everybody's trying to click the mint button on the website. No, that's chump play. You do it here. But I would just urge you, when you do it, if you know the mint price of the token and you're going to mint, say 3 of them, and the mint price is 0.5, then the amount of Ethereum you put 1.5, which is all 3. You don't put 0.5 because then it would just mint 1. Does that make sense? So whatever you've got to do the tally in your brain, and then it will send the transaction. So there you go. Okay, cool. So that's fun. So let's look back at our little fellers here. Let's see what's going on. This will be kind of fun. I may have to do like one and then the other, but we should be getting down to the wire. Just a few minutes left. Man, is this slow? I guess I'll try to refresh this one as well. God, it's very slow, peeps. I don't know what to tell you. We'll wait because internet. I can kill this guy. Let's see. Let's kill that guy. Wow, still spinning. At least it got the minutes right. A minute left, maybe. Still waiting. Don't worry. I won't leave people stuck on spinning pinwheel. If I have to extend this by a couple of seconds or a minute or whatever, I will. But I haven't had it this bad in quite a while. Okay. So this one is showing, 17 minutes. This is not updated. What a effing quagmire, right? I hope everybody else is having a great day. Let me kill that banner. Boop. Yay. Okay, well, I can tell by my emails because emails are working. It's at 0.41. 0.41 on Trippy. Maybe that's the better way. Maybe I just look at my emails. God, this is bad. Well, one day we'll update. I can tell you, I can look at my emails though, and I can tell you because email does seem to work. So we're at 0.413 on numbers on the Boxer, on the Gypsy, 0.413 on both. So it's 0.413 on both. That bumped up from 0.33. Okay, so since I can see my email, at least, even though I can't see, okay, it's finally showing the price. Well, that's good. Let's see if it's showing the price over here. It's showing nothing. Hey man, you get what you get. Sometimes you got to make lemonades out of lemon. So we're actually leveraging the people at internet. We're leveraging email for this. So right now I'll refresh my email instead of refreshing that because clearly that's not enough. Let's see. I've got a job offer for a financial analyst on LinkedIn. You guys probably don't care about that. Okay, so 0.41. If I can get any of this crap to show up, this is ridiculous, right? Is anybody else experiencing kind of a slowness on their? Can bots be used to snipe? Not really. You can't snipe directly on OpenSea because OpenSea extends the bidding for another 10 minutes. I'm not going to do that. Here it comes up in less than 3 seconds. I've got at least 30 tabs. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't have control over internets. I can't make them do not slow here, counting down. Well, the cool thing is I have control over the bids. You can continue to bid. I have control over like when it goes and when it doesn't, right? Because I have to like agree to a bid and send it out. So do not worry. Yours is working. Well, I guess I'm the only crappy one. Screw you, internet. I have Spectrum. Anybody else have Spectrum at dumpster fire? Phew. You guys see, this is just spinning. This isn't anything. I should be using profanity right now, but it doesn't seem apropos. I can't get anything to come up. I wonder if I'm having just a whole meltdown of Spectrum, which is possible. Let me see. I have a little Spectrum deal here. Speed test. Give me 2 seconds. Let me change server. Select automatically. Let's see what happens. Go. FTC servers. So, dude, this thing is super fast, the one it's showing me. The download speed is ridiculously fast, although that doesn't help us. You guys can't see this, but I have this little thing that shows the up and the down. FTC. Okay, so it's going to switch over to FTC servers. That's fun. I don't know if that's going to help us. I think Spectrum, because I'm having same issues with Coinbase. Trippy, yeah, slow today. Hey, what up? Yeah, so, okay. So if I can get these things to, I guess we're in a good, I guess we are now, I guess we're now, oh, did it come up? Yay. I think. Okay, so here's the current bids. Okay, so let me go. 1, 2. Okay, so that one's good. 413. So what we'll do is if I don't get any other bids in the next minute, then I will end it. I will once, twice, 3 times the lady, and it's over with. By the way, do you guys see the performance of the Lux token the last couple of days? It got nuked yesterday because the dev team sold some wrapped Ethereum, which they're allowed to do. That, you know, you can't say you can't sell your own freaking crap. Like, they should be allowed to sell whatever they want, make money, and put some money in their pocket and go buy Lambos. But they took like 30 million bucks out. You should probably disclose that you're going to do that so that you don't get such a public outrage. I think that would have been a more fair way to communicate with the public. I think it's best if you communicate with the public. Let me see if I can make this big again. Why are the bids higher than yesterday and previous days? Well, these are the first pure. These have a lot of trippy traits. God, this is crap and slow. So trippy hat, trippy shoes, gold chain link. And then the other one is pure trippy, like actual pure trip. It's the first pure trippy skin, which we have a lot of trippy clothes pieces, but we don't have like, holy F, why is this thing so slow? And that's even with our new little server, right? You know what? Let me nuke this. Bye. It's these pieces. So, and my guess was that the boxer went bankrupt, the gypsy. So it's trippy. If you'll notice, you guys see the trippy skin? You guys can see this, yes? Hold on. Trippy skin, which is pretty freaking dope. So it's trippy skin and the boxing gloves, the win bankrupt sign, and the trippy mohawk. Oh yeah. Bam. Oh, and for those of you that have never seen, that's the actually the STIX watermark. And then trippy hat, gold necklace, trippy boots. Well, what? Yeah. Yeah, and there's only 2 auctions left after this, and that's it. And then the STIX are in the books. So yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. Okay, so if I haven't seen any other bids, we should just probably, if I can get, let me update my email. We'll go through each one and do a little going once, going twice, gone type thing. And this particular one is still not going. It's the craziest thing. Just nothing going on that. Jesus, man. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Spectrum is not having a great day. So, but the email seems fine. So I will just look at the email. And if I don't get any, did we get an update? Jesus. This has kind of been like this for like the last hour. And what's crazy, this would really suck if I was trying to do stuff because Ethereum gas is cheap right now. I don't know if you guys have looked. It's really cheap. And you can do all sorts of stuff right now that you couldn't do. So the Lux token got beat up yesterday, and I kind of jumped into it. Let me see. I jumped into it around $1.78 or 211. It got up to like 230, a little bit more today. So nice pop. But I'm keeping a stash of Ethereum just for Lux tokens because what is it paying right now? 250%, bro, which is still dope. And what's that breakdown? 87% looks, 163% wrapped Ethereum, which is awesome. So these mother effers. Let me see. Ooh, you know what? Maybe 23 minutes left. That's not accurate either. Apparently, it's just OpenSea for me that's giving me grief. And I guess no one else is experiencing that. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm not the only one experiencing slow OpenSea. Anyway, I just want to be able to get confirmation that no one else bid. The second we can get confirmation no one else bid, I will close these suckers out. Okay, let me refresh email. Okay, nothing there. STIX. Why is nothing? F, man. Okay, the sale is over. Okay, so it's no longer for sale. The top one is 0.415. So right now, Bitcoin Candy has this one. Unless anything else comes in the next few seconds, if I can get this one to refresh, we'll go ahead and call it. Man. F you, OpenSea. F you in the face. And I don't want to do anything to jack the stream. So I guess we'll just sit here. Bam. Yeah. He's kind of beat Nick. He's kind of beat. Oh. Yeah, Bitcoin Candy, I have your, I show your bid because I get the emails. So the emails are very clear. And I think they're both at 0.413. Jesus, man. I've never had it be this bad. Okay, let's see. Let me get down to our new characters. Okay, 0.415 and 0.413. That's pretty much it. So as far as I can tell, that's it. Let me pop this guy. Let's see which one's here. This is our boom. And let's go here. Let's go. Boom. Okay, I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. And I think everybody's had plenty of chance for the final calls. I think the candy joins us. Jeez. And there's no telling how long it's going to be before I can send this stupid thing, because gas is cheap, which is good. I like me some cheap gas, but I don't see. Okay. Well, when that refreshes. Okay. So at this point, whatever bids are in. Let's consider it done. It's weird that it shows that as the offer, but it won't populate the offers. Anyway, let's consider bidding done. My email record will be the record, and in my email, it's recorded as the last two numbers were 0.413 and I think that's it. Let me see. Yeah, 0.415 on the Trippy, on the hipster, 0.413. Okay, that's it. Don't anybody else bid because it's over. All right, so welcome aboard. And if some weird bids come in after the fact, I'm going to, at this point, just kind of say it's over with. So the way it stands right here is the way it stands. Cool? Great. Whew. Okay, yeah. I still can't get anything to update. I guess maybe I've had some Spectrum issues in the past, and so what I have, my system is supposed to hop from one to the next and find the best system to utilize. So, but it is what it is. Anyway, Bitcoin Candy, welcome to the fold, and I'll get your piece sent out as soon as I can get this GD page to update. Oh, what a dumpster. But at some point it'll work. Okay. Stay out of trouble. We'll see you guys tomorrow, Wednesday. we'll put, I'll get the other pieces thrown up there. I think Brandon, we have a pink piece for tomorrow. We tried to make some distinctly female pieces because there are certain people in the community that are, would you believe it, distinctly female. And so we're not leaving the females out. A lot of these are kind of ambiguous, except that when you see a big mustache or like a hippie, not a hippie, a trippy hipster effing thing, okay, that's probably a guy. So, or like a girl's taking a lot of hormones or some gender thing that none of us can guess, and we'll all get canceled if we guess it wrong. But yeah, so we have some distinctly female ones, and we have one that's especially interesting because it's got the crown. You guys will know the inside joke there. The 589 Queen of XRP. Anyway, we will cover that later. So I'll have those up later. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Stay out of trouble. Welcome still uploading, still spinning. Welcome for the new Trippy peeps. The new the Trippy skinned gypsy and the Trippy hipster. It's a mouthful. You say that like 45 times. You go to a mental institution. We will see you tomorrow. I'll get more information on the companion drop and what that's going to look like. It's probably going to be about 2 weeks because they're re-backgrounding the pieces. The pieces are cool. They're really neat. So they're re-backgrounding these pieces. They're more kind of rendered creatures, like full kind of things. They're kind of medievally and kind of magically stuff. But it's some buddies of mine, producers at Money Map, that are doing their own launch, Brandon and Eric. So that'll be kind of cool. So we'll have a cool companion drop there. And then we will try to have our first call, our STIX kind of investor call, where you guys can kind of just ask me whatever questions. We'll look at portfolios and all that. Because it's in a private setting, we could do that. Oh yeah, there's a million of every token, and we might even have to kind of change. We might have to be like FU USD, right? Like, or whatever. We'll figure out kind of how all that works. And Mad Sasha, what's up? Okay, so let's call it a day. Stay out of trouble. Stay in school. Don't do drugs. Don't do anything my poor insolvent drunk. Clearly strung out on meth grandmother wouldn't do. And we're still updating. We're still just updating. And at some point, I guess OpenSea will work for me. But until then, we will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be 8:30. It'll be a normal 8:30 broadcast. Cool. Stay out of trouble. Deuces.
Sorry.